YouTube, what's going on, boys? We're back for another video. And today's video, boys, it's that time of the year where the market just goes completely berserk. So I thought, you know what? Let's make a cheap little team, all right? I'm pretty sure most of you guys are at least gonna have 500k in your bank, all right? So spending a couple coins on a team is not gonna be that much of a big deal. So for me personally, this is a very good meta team that you guys can do. I'm gonna make some more just in case you guys don't want to use this team or just want to go a different league. Obviously it's not gonna be this one because we have the GOAT right there, so yeah. But boys, before anything, do subscribe, to leave any comments if you have any questions or anything. I'm trying to get 5k subs by end of the year, so hopefully we can get that, and if not, it's completely fine. But boys, subscribe, leave a like if you enjoy the content. We're gonna be upgrading daily. What the fuck? We're gonna be
Stop fucking stuttering.
Uploading daily. My bad, man, just stuttering right now. It's freaking 8 in the morning, man. It's too early for this. But for formation, boys, we're gonna be doing a little 4-3-3. I feel like 4-3-3 is really good this year, and plus we're gonna eventually switch to a 4-4-2 in game or a 4-2-3-1, whichever you guys do want or whichever one you guys do prefer. So for goalkeeper, honestly, I say this so many times, goalkeepers really not matter. So honestly, it could be anybody from La Liga. And if you have like an untradeable La Liga goalkeeper like a Ter Stegen or like Courtois, he could just fit there. For right back, we do have somebody who's kind of cheap. You could either go with Jesus Navas, boys, or you could just go with the straight capper. We could just put Kappa right here. Obviously Dani Carvajal, anybody from La Liga, but because there's no real decent left backs right now in La Liga, I guess Jesus Navas is decent. He's gonna be there. For two center backs, we do have some studs on the defensive end of the ball, boys. So if you do go to La Liga, honestly, these guys, for their price, boys, for their price, they're really good. There's most of these players are gonna go down, but if you think about it, it's just gonna be a little bit of coins that you're gonna end up losing depending on the card. I feel like Lenglet is gonna go down to like 15k after the market crash, or probably like 20k. He's like 25k right now on Xbox, so yeah. And then Diego Carlos cannot get any more cheaper than he already is. I got my UCL one for 7k, which is already cheap enough. For left back, obviously we're gonna go with either Yuri that you could get, or if you do have some more coins or he's untradeable, you could go with Ferland Mendy. But for the cheap purposes or cheap alternatives, I guess you could say we're gonna go with Yuri Berchiche. He's a decent left back, boys. I've had him for so many freaking games, so trust me, he's decent. But he's just slow at this point in the game. He just doesn't feel that fast. So I just upgraded to Mendy. For the three center mids, boys, this is where honestly some of the coins do come in, and for good reason. I mean, there's so many good center mids in La Liga. So number one is gonna be Marcos Llorente. Number two is going to be, oh, I put Spanish, that's why I was like, wait, what? Number two is going to be Valverde, obviously, and then number three is going to be Frankie de Jong. These three center mids, boys, are going to carry they're just going to carry your team for almost all game. Not only are they really good, but they have good stamina, they have good defensive stats, and they're just going to last you all game. So 86 stamina, 90 stamina, and an 86 stamina for a base gold card is not too bad. And then the pace is also good, 84, 86, and an 80. If you're going to do a 4-2-3-1, I would put Frankie de Jong as your cam, and then these two as your CDMs, obviously, and they're really good CDMs as well, or just Frankie de Jong as your CDM, and then you could use whoever you want as one of these CDM spots for a 4-2-3-1. But for 4-4-2, eventually you're gonna sub out one of these guys. I would sub out like Marcos Llorente or something, just because Frankie de Jong is really good as a center defensive mid as well. For striker, boys, we're gonna go with either Iago Aspas, but for me, I love João Felix. Obviously, Nike Williams as well is a good player to get, but João Felix for me is my favorite so far, just because of that 5-star, 4-star that he does carry. He's gonna be out of position at the, oh no, he's not, striker, perfect. But this, boys, is where the meta kind of does kick in. So we're gonna put Ansu Fati and Ousmane Dembele as our two wingers, because the La Liga does have some decent right wingers, but they're just not the best in my opinion. So for me, this is one of the best in-form cards in the game for now. That's really cheap, and Ansu Fati is like he was like 20k if I'm not mistaken. So 20k for this card is really, really good, especially if you do put a Deadeye on him. If you're gonna get any Ansu Fati card, boys, you have to put a Deadeye on this man because he will literally carry your freaking offense. So him and Dembele up top would just be nice. You could obviously sub out João Felix, put Ousmane Dembele as your striker or Ansu Fati as your striker, and then put João Felix out wide in a 4-2-3-1, or if you're doing 4-4-2, Dembele and João Felix as your two strikers, sub out one of these mids for a winger, and it'll be looking really, really good. So for substitute options, boys, if you guys do have some more coins, personally for me, I would try out Sergio Ramos because I love Sergio Ramos in this game, but I feel like the two center backs are good as is. If anything, you're gonna have to upgrade the right back, and with that, I really don't have any alternatives for that because it's La Liga. Unless you go with like an icon or something or somebody untradeable. You guys know your clubs. You guys have some untradeable players. So just keep in mind of what you want to build around them. I'm gonna make hybrid teams as well because I know people have untradeables from different leagues. But for upgrades for this team, boys, you could obviously go with Antoine Griezmann as a striker because he is really nice. Suarez is also decent. I think obviously Varane, but it's a market crash team, boys. So I wouldn't really get Varane unless you want this as a weekend league team. Koke, if you want cheaper options to Frankie de Jong, Koke is also very nice. Believe it or not, he's actually pretty decent. And then who else, man? Probably the informed João Felix, man. He's honestly really good if you want a better striker, or Iago Aspas or Iñaki Williams, as I did say. But boys, that's really going to be it for this video. Jesus Navas as well. Jimenez is a cheaper center back. Jimenez is actually really good. Look at the stats, man. Like look at the stats. What are we doing? But boys, that's going to be it for this video. It was something short. I'm probably going to do another squad builder tomorrow, and then on Wednesday it's going to be Wheel of Foot. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. I'm just waiting for this market crash to happen, and then we shall go from there, because once the market crash happens, we're going to be making a whole lot of freaking videos, boys, because we're gonna have a lot of coins to work with, because we do have some investments in here, boys. Like, look at this, man. Jan Sommer for like 30k. What are we doing, man? Turn up to the streams, boys. I would appreciate it if you guys do. I think that's gonna be for this video, boys. Subscribe, leave a like, do all that good stuff. Don't do anything stupid, and I'll see you on the next one, babies. Peace out.